All right, people. Day one. Drove yesterday from Chicago to St. Louis area. Saw some buddies of mine. Bunked it on a couch. And now we're at Lifetime. And we are eating breakfast. We got the Okios yogurt. I think this is the extra protein packed one. Yeah, 15 grams protein. We got granola mixed in. Naturally flavored French granola, French vanilla, whatever that is. Then an apple as well. And then today we're going to do a whole bunch of gymnastics from like 9 to 6. Got all levels. And then we're on the road after that. Probably going to sleep at a rest area along the way, just because it's like a 14-hour drive, or maybe 12-hour drive, one of the two, from St. Louis to South Dakota. But that's on today's agenda. We'll see how much I record. It's going to be great. Workout's been good so far. I had to take a little break halfway there through because I was getting lightheaded. I needed food. Food's important. Don't skip out on it, people. Yeah, let's have a great day. All right, lunchtime. About to show you the best money saver food lunch meal thing ever. Check me out. First, we need the tortillas. Trust my vision here. Trust it. Trust it. Then, we're going to snag the peanut butter. And lastly, our jelly. Let the making commence. Okay. One side done. Each serving's about 180 calories. I'd say maybe this is 1.5 servings. I don't know the math on that. Maybe let's say about 200 calories of just the peanut butter. I forget what this is, maybe 200 itself. So I'm already sitting at 400, I think. Let me check. Hold on. This is 210. Yeah. So I'm sitting at 400 calories already, and I didn't even add the jelly, which won't add much. The main thing here is the peanut butter. Boom, just like that. I'd say that's maybe one serving, not very much jelly. So 450, I think, is the number we're at. And then, maybe it's a little bit more. Let's say you could get this to about 500 calories, which is decent. And then if I have like an apple or an orange or something after that, all of a sudden I'm sitting at like 600 or ready to go. You know what I mean? I don't know how many calories the apple is. I'm not gonna lie, but 500-ish, we're gonna say, not too bad. Very important note here, you have to first, you gotta tuck in the side, right? That way it doesn't come out the back, and you have to roll the jelly side first, right? I'm gonna try to do this with one hand so you guys can see. But what the peanut butter does is it acts as glue, right? That way, like if I rolled the peanut butter side and then the jelly's just gonna squirt out, right? But here, peanut butter's glue, holds it together, it won't come out the backside. I mean, this is just classic tortilla and burrito building 101. And then, I find myself a little bit of a connoisseur when it comes to this type of stuff, you know what I mean? So, about to smash this for lunch, and all of a sudden, this is cheap. This is like maybe, $4? $6 max. And then this one-time purchase, this was like, I don't even know. It's cheap. Get great value, brother. Great value at Walmart. If you want to sponsor me, feel free. Love great value. Can't get enough of it. One-time purchase. This thing's gonna last me like a month and a half. And the tortillas, you just gotta rebuy like every 16 days. I can just rebuy it. 10 out of 10. You guys are, I'm teaching you something. Y'all should be really be paying me for this type of knowledge. You know what I mean? Okay, just finished with gymnastics. Great experience. Yeah, really appreciate the coaches that kind of let me in and helped teach me. It was a good day of shadowing and working. And it was a good reminder that I do still love gymnastics and do eventually want to get back into it. But the call for the wild has consumed me, so we're going to do that first. Now I'm at a Planet Fitness. We're going to charge the battery real quick. It's only down to like 85, but I want to just get that as much charge as possible before we start a 14-hour drive. And what we're going to do is we're going to shower, charge the battery, and just kind of reset. And the car's a little messy right now. I got a bunch of stuff everywhere. It's just a little too messy for me right now. even though we just started. It's fine. We're gonna stop by Walmart on the way out of town as well, get chicken, because I need dinner. And I'm gonna take you guys kind of through my cooking of dinner, and I'm thinking I stop at a rest stop like an hour or two into the drive and leave like a 12-hour drive for us tomorrow. So yeah, Planet Fitness, Walmart, dinner, sleep, and then get up early and go. That's planned, Stan. So tomorrow, when I go to bed, I should be in South Dakota. That's pretty exciting. That's really, hey, that's really freaking cool. So let's go ahead and get that going. Hoorah. Okay, just finished at Planet Fitness, picking out some chicken thighs. Let's see, these look good. June 23rd. Yep, that'll do. Bag's not wet anywhere. I'm still gonna like triple bag this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it and pull off the fat and put it immediately into like 10 Ziploc bags. Maybe not 10, but like 5, you know? That way it just will not leak either way. All right, people, at a rest stop somewhere in Missouri. Kind of like maybe 25, 30 minutes outside of St. Louis. We got the Jeep over there, and we have a cooking setup. So we're gonna make some chicken, and beans. I gotta run back to the car and get the beans, but chicken sandwiches and beans. And I'm gonna kind of bring you along for it so you can see what the meal of the day is. This is gonna be what I'm eating for the next 4 days. Let's freaking go. Okay, I don't know how well you'll be able to see my face, but at least you see the food. Check it out. We got the buns we're gonna use. Be good. Mustard, 2 cheese, an orange. You'll see why we need the orange later. Thank you, Abby. And then the chicken itself. So, oh yeah. This is a cutting board. I think hopefully you can see it well. Quest for the Codex. I'm gonna talk about this guy more in a bit, but stay tuned because this is like legit. Like if you want something yourself, just hang around, I'm gonna let you know. Okay, so first things first, with this chicken stuff here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut off the fat first, right? And once the fat's off, I'm gonna put the individual chicken, the stuff I'm not gonna use, in individual Ziploc bags and double bag them. That way it's not gonna leak the chicken juices everywhere, because I don't wanna have to clean out the fridge and desanitize everything like that. So that's gonna be step number 1 that we're gonna do here. Okay, we have 3 bags worth of chicken, so there's 3 more nights. 2 chicken thighs each. I always get the thighs. The breasts don't really taste as good. They're not as voluptuous. I don't even know if that's PG, but you get what I'm saying. There's 2 ones in here. I already cut the fat off, so that's gonna be today's meal. I'm gonna run this back to the car, get the beans. That way this stays refrigerated. We don't want this to go bad. Yeah. Okay, now set up the grill, ham spray it up, make the chicken, and then once I'm done with the chicken, to make Bush's original baked beans, we are going to dump out the chicken, grease or whatever it is, but leave some of it in because that's going to be the coating that the beans will need to not stick, right? So we're going to use the chicken juices, but like the cooked part, you know, the oily part of it, to kind of help the beans and kind of combine the taste a little bit. 100% safe. It's a good little trick to kind of add some more flavor to it. And then of course I already have spices for the chicken too. We're gonna throw some of that stuff on there. For the seasoning, always dash the original. It has to be the original. This stuff got me through college. I consumed over 10,000 chickens in 1 school year. That is a fact. Ask my buddy JT. Shout out JT, right? Secondly, we have the Lowry's seasoning salt. Not regular salt, seasoning salt. This thing's goated. You put them together, you got some good chicken on your hands. I also have regular salt and pepper. I might do a little bit of pepper, but I don't think I need the salt if I have this guy on there as well. let's get cooking. Oh yeah, she's sizzling. Again, shout out Abby. He kind of taught me how to use this thing. Not taught me, but he kind of showed me how to use it. And then he suggested I get like a wind blocker, and that's exactly what this is. So I really appreciate that. We're gonna turn the heat down because it's really going right now. We got the seasoning salt. Just to sprinkle it on one side, sprinkle it on. Really don't need much, right? Because you're gonna do the other side too. So once you get the seasoning salt on, a little bit more. We're gonna do a dash right after. Right? Sky, sprinkle, sprinkle. That's it, right? Bang. Now typically I like to do this like in a bowl, mesh it all together, but I ain't got no bowl. I do, but I don't want to like do more dishes, you know? A little bit of pepper. Just a little, you don't need a lot. The other seasoning is really gonna do all the work for you. The pepper is just kind of like, if you wanna say you peppered your stuff, you know what I mean? So, that side's going good. I'm gonna flip it. We're gonna flip it back. Oh, I gotta be careful not to like stab the actual pan. I don't wanna ruin it, but it's cooking really good right now. So once that side's flipped, I'm gonna do the other side too. Boop. Just like that. Boop. Just like that. Okay. We're gonna let that sit for a little bit. Throw some trash away here. And again, just let it cook. It's the main goal here. Little trick, again, shout out Abby. He taught me that you could use the orange peel to kind of clean the grill or clean the pan after you're done. So now I just got to work on my orange peeling skills, trying to do this all in one, you know? Like not only do I get to eat the orange, but also it helps kind of get rid of excessive amounts of like paper towels or cleaning supplies used to clean the pan at the end. I could just wipe down the main grease stuff with, you know, a peel, and then, you know, get the rest with a little bit less work at the end, you know? Oh. Okay, so one of them's pretty much done, I hope. We're gonna put that guy here, and this is where, you know, my genius really shines. This one I want to keep going a little bit longer. It's almost done. But what you do is you put a slice of cheese, right, on it, and then the mustard, and bang, chicken sandwich, just like that. We get two of them, and then beans, buddy. We're living the good life here, guys, not gonna lie. So, open up the can of beans, and just dump it, brother. And these beans are going to be done pretty quickly. I'm trying to turn down the heat here as much as possible. You really don't need to cook the beans as much as just like heat them up. I mean, like I think the beans are already cooked. And if they're not, I think raw beans are still very edible. I don't know very much about food, you know? Ooh, all I know is that I like the taste of this stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the cheese on the other one. I think I turned the grill off completely. It's kind of touchy, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing that it, yeah, see, so the flame died. It's not lighted again. Go about right there. And get the beans rocking. Again, I don't need a whole lot of like heat to actually heat this up. I just want it to be simmering a bit. Beans are pretty much done. I mean, that's literally all you need, you know? If I'm able to crush one like this under my fork, we're gonna be good. Yeah, that's done, right? So, beans are good. Turn the grill off. And what you do is you sauce the boys right on the plate, right? The frijoles está aquí. Yes. Bang, bang. I'm at a bad angle here. There, that's better. Boom. Just like this. I had to get the small can of beans because the big one would have been like too much sauce for me to eat in one go, you know? So, grill's off, right? This is done. Oops, this guy completely unscathed. Boys and girls, ladies and germs, we have made a gourmet meal. I mean, who needs those green things anyway, right? What are they called? Vegetables? You kidding me? That's just straight protein right there, brother. I'm like super proud of myself, guys, not gonna lie. I mean, look how good that looks. And you already know that I have to eat like the whole thing, right? The whole thing has to be eaten. This is like a promotion. Pam Spray, sponsor me. I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna try it out. Let's see. Bud. Bro, I'm so cool. What the heck? This is your sign to like... Wait. In the same mouthful. This is your sign to go out there and just do it. Do stuff, you know? Imagine this meal with a view of like the Rocky Mountains in the background. Bro. We have a wash basin to use. So, this guy, very cool, last minute get from Sierra. You push it down, all of a sudden it's a little sink, right? And you're like, oh no, Money, how you gonna fill the water cup, man? What is this? What we're gonna do, got a big old jug. So, I'm going to first pour down some Ajax, okay? We're gonna go just a little bit like that. Get some water in there. And then I have also a whole lot of sponge action. So, we're gonna use probably this guy today. I think it'd be the best. All right, let's get to washing. So look, I thought of a pretty cool invention. I don't know if it's like been done before or anything, but probably has. I'm still pretty proud of it. I don't know if it's gonna work, but you stab a hole, squire, right? And then to wipe down the pan and get the water off, boom. Air dry. You gotta air dry it because you don't want to go through paper towels. And that literally used no water. Let that dry, and it's done. Time for the plate. My own genius is frightening sometimes. Am I too smart? Who knows? Let's finish this up. Okay, dishes are clean. With the very minimal amount of water we use, I just sprinkle it on grass or like dirt piles. I think this is pretty biodegradable. I mean, the only thing in there is some chicken juice, and I'm sure the environment or some animals would love to lick that up. So I'm gonna clean all this back up, put it back in the car, And then we're back on the road today for another like 93 miles, 97 miles, I think I saw was the next rest stop. We're gonna park it there for the night and get up early with the sun, and then continue probably a 13-hour drive tomorrow to get to South Dakota. So like and then from there I'll just park at a campsite, free campsite somewhere. And the day after that, we'll be exploring Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse and whatnot too. So yeah, right now we're in again like the outskirts of St. Louis. Yeah, let's clean this up. Okay, that's a job well done. Only took like maybe an hour or so. You know, it typically won't take this long because I did have to walk all the way over there. And when it comes to camping, my car will be like right here. So it'll be a lot easier for me to get stuff out of it and just put it right back. I won't have to do like multiple trips back and forth in my car. So I think I could, you know, realistically get dinner done in like 30 minutes once I'm like have the system down to a T. But yeah, that's pretty good. Like I said, I'm gonna drive tonight. Get into the car, get back on the road.
All right. Come on. All right. I'm up.
What's up, YouTube? Just finished making breakfast. Same way I did yesterday type of thing with the stove. Eggs, sausage. I made coffee. That's in there right now with the instant coffee, and then I had to spice it up a little bit. But good day. We're going to get back on the road and continue the trek. All right, pit stop here, middle of Missouri. Planet Fitness here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shower. It's like 9:30 in the morning, maybe. I'm gonna shower, charge the battery a little bit, get it back up to 100. Right now it's at like 78, so still really good. And it charges while I drive too. I'll talk more about that in a second, but we're gonna see if I can charge the battery here while I shower and do a little quick workout too. Yeah, the battery is so big that I can't fit it in any backpack, and I don't just want to walk into any location with, you know, a big box of, like, you know, this thing here, because then I don't want employees questioning like, yo, what is this? I'll just straight up tell them, like, yo, wait, calm down. It ain't like that. This is just something I need to charge. So I always ask first, just to be safe. Don't want to cause any problems. And they always say yes. Those Planet Fitness people are super nice. If you just explain the situation, they got you covered. So I'm going to go charge this and get some stuff done. Okay, battery is literally fully charged in a matter of, it took 10 minutes. And this thing was like 87%. 10 minutes, 10%. Whole thing charges in an hour, but I'll never let it get past like 50%. This is great.